In a newsletter to its members, the GFSB points out that, unlike an import tax system, a sales tax would relieve traders of paying the duty up front. This seems to be the sentiment amongst the majority of traders we spoke to on Main Street, provided the amount of tax paid is the same as what it would be on importation.
So we've already got a tax, so it's not about having a tax or not having a tax. We're happy to have a tax. We as a business prefer a sales tax. However, the problem isn't the tax, it's the levy or the rate that will be applied to us. We need to make sure that that levy that is applied to us is similar to what we have now. If it's not, what are the repercussions of that? We've already incurred a lot of costs, extra challenges in Gibraltar. But if we start having a 20% VAT rate or sales tax rate, we just can't compete with Spain. We've got higher cost bases here. We don't have the economies of scales of large international brands. So that rate needs to be an equivalent of what we have now in import duty.
If there's an additional cost, either on importation or at point of sale, it's definitely going to affect the consumer. But there may well be mitigating things that the government could do to reduce that significantly so that our end cost to the consumer remains exactly as it is now. Certainly it looks like there will be an increased cost to retailers, and if the current rules that apply in the EU will apply here in Gibraltar, that will have quite a significant impact, particularly for those businesses that import from the United Kingdom, because there is an additional 12% importation tax into the EU from anything that you bring into from the UK into the EU that is not 100% manufactured in the UK.
CEO is being informed, the Chief Minister is keeping businesses informed, which is good. There are those red lines, we need to cross those red lines as we come to them. And I wouldn't like to speculate on trade, whether that's with a deal, without a deal, with an open frontier. Open frontier, I think, would be very, very good for us because that's going to bring a lot of people in.
We at the moment at present are paying import duty on certain categories, and then how is this both going to be amalgamated, or there's going to be only one tax, we don't know, or there's going to be two different tax, sales tax could apply on the purchaser, on the customer, or at what point, so this is yet to see.
Like with so many other elements of treaty negotiations, the devil will be in the detail.